Welcome back. Hello, hello. Assalamu alaikum. This is the fourth part of the 5-part series that I'm creating for you guys, which is now Nourishment, the fourth pillar of Autism Recovery Protocol. So, what nourishment, the word nourishment itself is self-explanatory. So, what we do in this phase is we make sure that if you have followed through the previous videos, and if you haven't, I would highly recommend you see those videos first and then come to this one. And if you have already saw through that and you have been trying to do it at home, I would say that when you see all the pieces coming together, you have the mindset, you are calm, you have been able to go grain free, you have been able to go dairy free, and then you do the heal and seal part, whereby that was a 6-week intensive course where you are giving your child's digestive system a break, and then your child is now not that picky eater. Okay, this is the honeymoon phase of the recovery program. Why the honeymoon phase? Because now you are free. You are free from push pull. You are free from the stress, from the anxiety, and you have already seen a lot of benefits, a lot of improvements. And if you still, I'm not sure what kind of improvements I'm talking about, go through the group, go through my feed, and try #testimonial and see what other parents and other clients have to say about this. Okay. So nourishment part is the honeymoon phase, whereby it will be easier for you to feed your child. And that does not have to be really super intensive, okay? But this does not mean you are going back to the previous way of food eating, like grain or dairy and whatnot. What you are doing here is you are not really strict about the diet. You're not really strict about making sure your child is having all wet and mushy food. You can now start giving him finger foods, start giving him food that will be easy to chew, that will be growing his taste buds. You can give him barbecued meat, you can give him a little bit shallow fried food here and there and whatnot. So that phase is actually really easy to do. And you have to make sure that your child is getting the best and the most amount of nutrients inside, because now his internal system is actually clean. And when you are giving him the good food, he will be able to absorb those nutrients properly. And when he's absorbing the nutrients, his body and the brain will be able to, function properly, heal properly, and be able to learn things easier and faster. Okay, that's the magic of the system, going place by place, step by step, which makes sure that whenever you were stuck in some phase, the previous phase will actually make sure that your next phase is easier to manipulate, to do, to perform, and be happy with it. Okay, so for nourishment, you have to make sure that your child is getting a balanced diet, that he is getting a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables, that he is getting a lot of easy to digest proteins, and lots of fat. Why is fat important? Fat is not that bad. Fat is not the culprit that the medical system and the research community sometimes make out of it. Fat is actually good for your child. Sugar is what creates all the havoc. Sugar is an inflammatory product, is an inflammatory food thing. Okay, so what animal fat, what plant-based fat, what fat does, it gives all the essential fatty acids that the brain needs to develop, that the gut lining needs to develop, that is also needed for fat soluble vitamins to be absorbed properly. If you're not giving your child enough fat, your child will be very deprived in the essential fatty acids, and also he or she will be deprived of the important acids and nutrients important for the brain development. Okay, so a lot of the parents sometimes comes to the group saying that their child is overweight. Your child is overweight not because of fat, but because of carbs. Okay, so once we deal with that, and the carb addiction is not there, you're not giving him carbs, you're just giving him plain fruits and vegetables and proteins and lots of fats, that's when the excess body weight will go down and your child will develop good and healthy body weight. Okay, and also I would suggest some supplementation like cod liver oil, Arctic cod liver oil. That really helps the brain development. You can give your child olive oil, cold pressed organic, extra virgin olive oil, ghee, butter, then animal fat, lard, or fish oil, all those kind of good things, DHA oil. So what all these oils will make sure that your child has a nourished and balanced diet. And since his inner system is now clean, if you have followed the diet so far, his body will be able to absorb the nutrients properly and will be able to assimilate, use the nutrients, and develop the system, the brain. And with that being said, I am at the end of this part's video. If you have any questions or queries, let me down in the comment below. And stay tuned for part 5, because in part 5, I will be showing how you can make sure that you have a future lifestyle which is not so rigid. Okay, trust me, you will have lots of fun. You will find new zest for life. Okay, see you soon. Bye.